Gaffer, not a classic, but 3 more points on the board. That must be pleasing.
Classic win, no. For me, look, look at the conditions that both teams are playing in. The opposition putting you under massive pressure on every opportunity, from set pieces, throws, the lot. So we watched their game against Wrexham during the week. No, that wasn't a perfect game of football, but Wrexham did what they had to do to win the game, and that's what we've done today. And we had other opportunities to extend our lead or take lead in the first half, but I just thought we upped our tempo a little bit at half time for the second half. Started off the second half really well, and the goal was pure quality from one end to the other.
A lot of people look at it and probably think, given Sutton bottom of the table, it's going to be a slightly easier game than the rest, but it probably appeared in a way that it was a game that you're probably glad to see the back of, in terms of, like you mentioned, the physical nature of it. It was quite a battle out there, and the conditions didn't help, but to come out of it with 3 points is pleasing.
100%. It's we sound boring as managers when we say there are no easy games, and there isn't, because everyone's fit, organised, got analysis, motivated for their own reasons, and all the expectation is on us, certainly after our last 2 results, certainly playing at Valley Parade, like you say, a team at the bottom of the table, but we saw out there how motivated they were to come here, slow the game down, do all the things that you do as an away team, which we understand. There's not me here bitching and moaning about it, it's the game. So I'm delighted that we didn't concede any cheap goals. We made them work hard for any opportunities they did have, and we created our own and obviously took one of our own, and that's a big win. That's a big win and a great win for us, because we've seen, but certainly I've seen in my time, we've put ourselves under massive pressure early on in games at Valley Parade by conceding early, and playing into the away team's hands, and hopefully the players and myself have learnt from that and tried to improve it.
A big part of that has been the defence over the past 5 games or so, 5 clean sheets in a row now in all competitions, mixed that with the moment of quality to win the game. And you've got a bit of a recipe there, haven't you, building, like we say, over the past 5 games or so, for getting more points than we had been previous?
Yeah, well, look, clean sheets gives you something to start with, gives you a point, gives you a draw, it gives you a base to build from, but it also gives the team a bit of composure, certainly at home, that we haven't got to chase something straight away, if we concede. And we've certainly been victims of that, or created our own issue with doing that in a few games, certainly around Christmas or December and January. Hopefully we've learnt from that. Hopefully I've learnt from it, put into action some things that will help us have a little bit more composure, a little bit more control in the result. But we know we have good quality in the squad to score goals. It's Cav scored the goal today, great ball from Clark. The front 3 all scored on Tuesday, including the centre half. That's what we're going to need. We're going to need everyone chipping in with their contributions. And to be fair, the clean sheets are not just down to those back lads. The front 3, the midfield 2 work exceptionally hard to sort of allow the defenders to do their job well.
9 points in the space of the past 8 days. A big game for the club on Wednesday, coming up in a different competition, a chance to get to Wembley. Having that confidence and that momentum behind us to take into that will be quite important, I would imagine. Yeah,
but I think look, it's good because everyone's feeling good, everyone's positive. The supporters, the staff, the players, obviously the most important people, because they're the ones that go on the pitch, so they need to feel confident and good. I think they're confident with each other. I think they're looking around and a trust building there that everyone knows what they're supposed to do. No one wants to let each other down. That's really important for us. But we've also gone into this cup competition on the back of not so good results and still won. So that for me gives me confidence that the players can park off a result and make sure they're focused on the next game. And that's what we have to do. We have to make sure that we prepare as well as we can over the next 4 days until the game, and give ourselves the best chance of winning. It's going to be a tough game. Another game against a team from a higher level. Let's give it a go.